I don't have to keep looking at the camera.
No, don't. But pretend you're in an interview or on BBC. Do you reckon people can see? Do you need to be a bit lighter?
Tap the blind.
So here I am now with Joseph Davenport. Are we on a wonk? And just like to have a quick shout out to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. I know it might come across cheesy, me continuously advertising it on my social media, but if you don't do it, you're not going to get anywhere, are you? So haters don't hate. Thank you so much. Hi, Joseph. He's currently in the Book of Mormon, the musical. Can you tell us something about that, Joseph?
Basically about two guys who, obviously Mormons get paired up when they're growing up and they get shipped off to the country to go on their missions. This is the story of two Mormons who go to Uganda, and it kind of all goes wrong, but it's really funny and it might all work out in the end.
Who knows? You know, I've seen it about 6 times and it's never bored me. And my auntie and uncle, shout out, Neil and Steve, have seen it 21 times. One time including Broadway. Crazy. See, some of you may or may not know that we co-run HD Pop-Up, Harrison Davenport Pop-Up, which is a musical theatre based workshops where we bring loads of West End people down to Essex to have a boogie boogie woody woody. He said we're going to do a little Q&A with Joseph about his time, and there's a few people that have actually asked, sent in questions, that's right. Actually, before we do, Joseph, tell us a bit of your background.
I went to Mount View Theatre School, which is now in Peckham. I graduated in 2010, which makes me very old. I left college early to do an all-male opera called Pirates of Penzance. I played Aladdin in Panto. Another opera, from Gilbert and Sullivan called Iolanthe before going off to Panto.
You were the poster boy, wasn't you?
Poster boy all
If we can
around
get a picture
London.
of that, I'll just put it up.
Which was...
Here it is. Ta-da! You look beautiful.
And then I did Mamma Mia for a year, and then I did Matilda for 2 years, and then I did Memphis for a year, and here we are now, nearly 4 years. In Mormon.
All the M's.
Yes, all the M shows.
So what is going to be the next M musical you'll be in? Who knows?
Me, the music.
Can I be in it?
You can cover me.
We're now going to move on to, I still feel like we're on the wonk, so I'm really sorry if you're watching us like this. So I'm going to ask you a few questions that some people have asked about. First question is from Alicia Palmer. I said that right?
Yeah, by the look.
What is your favourite part of BOM? Stands for Book of Mormon.
Favourite part of Book of Mormon is probably the opening is really great because obviously it kind of gives the audience an insight into what the show's about. Turn It Off is a great bit because obviously there's some surprise costume. I Am Africa is a lovely moment in the show because that's when the Mormons and the Ugandans all come together and kind of have this moment of being on stage together.
That's answered your question, Alicia. Another question here is, do you get to play multiple characters as a swing? Now, before you answer that, why don't you tell the viewers what a swing is? Because sometimes I think swings are underrated, and we're not talking about swings at a park.
No.
We're talking about swings in the theatre.
Swings are basically, if you were to describe what swings are, they are kind of like an understudy's understudy. You would have the principal cast and then you would have the ensemble in the cast, and then the swings. It's usually the ensemble who cover the principal parts. When they go on for the principal parts, the swings then go on for the ensemble, so it's kind of like a domino effect. So
what's your favourite part you do cover?
My favourite part is probably Elder Church / Elder Grant, who is currently played by Ross Carpenter.
Ross Carpenter, represent.
So when he is on holiday or he's sick or he's otherwise engaged. That's
engaged? He's getting married? Okay, I hope that answers your question. Now I've got to find out the next one. Just got to put the password in again. This one is from Ollie Chris. Why do you smell like soggy snappies?
Snoggy what?
Soggy nappies.
Because I share a room with you.
Ollie Chris. That's a picture of him up there. This question is from... I'm full of wind. This is from Suzanne McGeary. her daughter's Poppy. Her daughter would like some general advice on auditions, and she would like to know what it's like having a job where you get to sing and dance every day.
So whenever I teach, or if anyone ever asks me for audition, technique or help or anything like that, I always would say just go into the room being yourself. At the end of the day, whoever is on the panel, they don't want you to come into the room being nervous, even though you will be, but they don't want you to come into the room putting on this energy or this other person who they don't want to hire. At the end of the day, they want to hire you. So go in with that confident yourself attitude that they would want to hire.
Well, there we go. Hope that answered your question there, Suzanne and Poppy. And the other one was, what was it? It was, because I was just...
Oh, and do I enjoy...
Oh, do you enjoy singing and dancing
yes,
as
of course,
a job?
Of course
I mean,
do.
who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Yes, correct. I think what a lot of people do see, though, obviously when they come and see a show, they only see the finished product. They only see the show that's on stage at night. So they think it's 2.5 hours of fun every single night, which it is. However, there's a lot of hard work that goes into it. When you are learning a show, there's usually 4 or 5 weeks of rehearsals before that. Being a swing as well, you've got to learn. I had to learn all the other tracks. I was learning 7 different parts. One of the main things why I enjoy it so much is because of the people I work with as well. The company are a lovely group of people.
And I think that helps.
It really
to enjoy
helps
the
because
experience.
you bounce off each other in that way. Light, look at this. Ta-da.
We've now got, she is called at Rosie Perks, I think it is. What has been your favourite musical you've been in?
Probably the Book of Mormon. Mamma Mia was my first West End show. Sorry. My first big show that I did, and obviously that Mormon is just, I think, partly why I've stayed so long as well, is because it's just such a fun show. Yeah. And I've worked my way up, obviously. Ensemble, swing. And now obviously I'm assistant dance captain in the show as well.
Proud of you.
Chin chin.
Chin chin to that. Thank you everyone for your questions. Thank you Joseph for coming on to my channel. Is there anything you'd like to tell the viewers who are watching this to do? Do I tell anything? Subscribe to my channel.
So one more thing, subscribe, like and subscribe to his channel because it's the best.
Didn't have to remind you of anything.
I think going back as well,
he's going back.
More advice.
More advice.
Is anyone who does want to be an actor or in musical theatre, be a swing. If you get an opportunity to be.
Start to swing. Ooh, body, ooh. I thank you for watching. Joseph is now going to take you on a little tour. Hope you enjoy. Like Joseph said, please like, share and subscribe. In life you don't get anywhere if you don't try and if you don't ask. So please share the love. Keep it real. It's the swinger's life for Joe. My name's Josh.
My name is Josh. It was funny.
I mean, I've had to go past them all.
Getting ready for a show, Ollie.
What?
Food! Say hello, Ollie.
Hello!